like really good meals that we either made or went out and ate. But I really am bad. My friends and I went out to trivia the other night, Carrie. I usually love trivia too, especially if it's pop culture trivia, because that I'm pretty good about. But oh my gosh, geography, I realized that night that I'm horrible with geography. I really, really am. And like just really history. There's so much history, and I know that you're all gonna laugh at me when I say this, but with every generation, there's more history to remember. My poor children, they're gonna have so many dates in their heads versus our parents, our grandparents, and our great-grandparents. And my children's are gonna have to remember so many decades and so many centuries that, like, thank goodness we can write it all down, because I am not great with geography and history at trivia. But give me a Britney Spears question and I got it right. Oh, that says a lot about me. All right, next up. Comrad, that's the brand. What are we shopping for? Because you're probably thinking cute socks. I would agree. I'm not here to disagree. They are cute, but they're more than just cute. They are compression socks. Compression socks that happen to be cozy. Why do I call that out? Well, tonight for $22, when flying this summer, when pregnant this summer, when blood circulation has you feeling the aches and the pains, but compression socks usually mean white, medicinal, this fabric that almost tells the world that you're wearing a compression sock. That is not what is happening here. The fabric is polynylon and elastane and combed cotton. So you see almost like, I don't want to say Sherpa, but the like textured fuzzy feel. You're actually going to be cozy and still have the blood circulation that you need. So they come in groups of 2. This is navy, no, this is not navy. Navy and rose stripe? Nope, that's this one. Okay, thank you. I'm talking to myself and figuring out this together. I saw the girls wrote bust and I wasn't looking at that. So if you want the navy and rose stripe, that's this one right here. So that's not a white stripe sock, that's rose and navy, and then you get the solid navy. This one, your solid is black, your stripe is black multi, so we're gonna call it black, black multi. And then, oh, only small in that one. And do we have a size chart, Care? Okay, we'll get to the size chart in a minute. And then this is what clearly is on the bust, as my girls Jess and Rachel wrote down, and it's lavender and lavender stripe. Now, lavender stripe is different than the rose stripe. So this one is horizontal striping, whereas this is color block striping. Now, let's look at the size chart, but these were a huge hit, hence why they're now clearance, and you get $22. And because they were a huge hit, extra large sold out. Large, I have just a few sizes, I believe. Medium, a few, but most of my availability here tonight is in the small, and that's women's shoe sizes 4 through 6. Compression socks help for so many, so I do want to call out that a woman's 4, 5, and 6 also is the same as some children's sizes. So like some children's 3s and 2s are also 4 and 5s in women's sizes. I hope I said that right. I just think about me and my daughter, and we already at 9 and 44 have a very similar foot size. So she takes a girl's 3, but that is pretty much a woman's size 4 or 5. So our teens could shop these sizes too, especially our athletic teens who could really help get help with sore legs. So let's look at all this. Plush cozy yarn is what I'd really like to start with, only because we sell other compression socks, so you might already know what I'm about to say about, you know, blood circulation and the swelling of the legs and helping with that, like aches and pains, but I don't always get to say plush cozy yarn. So now your slipper socks can also be your compression socks. So if you're up cooking and you're emptying the dishwasher, I think I ran my dishwasher 7 times yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna turn this baby on again, and then turn it on again. I made cashew chicken. It was delicious, but it took up a lot of pots and pans. Steve did some air fried salmon bites, but I love Mediterranean food. I love food, I'm a big foodie. And we made this dip with like sour cream and dill and lemon and olive oil. So we're chopping and we're dicing and we're stirring. So we're cooking a lot to kind of meal prep for a few days. And I just felt like the dishwasher was running all day. But when you unload the dishwasher, put your compression socks on because you're standing. When you're chopping, dicing, cooking, sauteing, put your compression socks on. When you are traveling, and even when you're resting. So they hold your leg a little tighter than a typical sock would, and that gets your blood circulating. Have you ever traveled and when you get off the plane, you don't recognize your legs because you're swelling? You need compression socks. Might I add, if I was on a plane in need of my compression socks, typical compression socks look medicinal, look like pharmaceutical, so everybody knows what you're wearing, and then you want to hide and not show everybody. These are cozy, cuddly. If it's your jam, I'd take off your shoes. I'd just be in your compression socks. Relax, it's an hour flight, a 4-hour flight, a 10-hour flight. Care, give me that update one more time so I can give it to my girl. If you want the black set with black and multi or the navy with the rose stripe down to small only. If you want small and large, I believe, we've got the lavender. Why am I forgetting this one? Lavender, lavender, lavender.